It's a fucking welcome to the fucking race war, y'all. Y'all still twerking? What are y'all doing? This is a race war. Y'all see what's going on here?
It's a lot going on.
And this is some fucking... They working with the militia, is working with the police department out there in Wisconsin, because they know damn well they ain't doing that shit around here, because there's no white militia willing to go down Martin Luther King or Minnesota Avenue. So they pick these little small spots in these little small ghettos, and then that's where they terrorize people, and then they want a race war. They want y'all to go out in the street.
I find it very crazy that, like you said, these are small towns. So where are they getting all these people from? These like you said, these officers all of a sudden trying to uphold the law. Like where are all these people coming from in these small Midwest
people
towns?
that are part of this militia are not from these towns.
Right.
Like
that's why it's crazy to me.
The young piece of shit, Kyle, whatever.
Kyle the devil.
Look,
that's what I'm calling
this piece of shit from he's from Illinois.
Yeah.
He drove over an hour.
No, his mama drove him over an hour.
His mother drove him.
Really?
Yes. His mother drove him over
and
an
gave
hour.
him an illegal gun.
No, the age to carry is 18. This kid was 17.
Oh,
everything he did was illegal.
Everything
he did crossed state lines.
And you know what? I'm sorry, but how is she not an accomplice? If I have a minor in my household, I'm responsible for that minor. If that minor drinks a beer under my watch, I am to
they
be
will arrest a
prosecuted
black
under
mother
law.
if that child does not go to school.
Exactly. If the kid doesn't go to school, they want to send a truancy officer to put him in juvie.
Yep.
But this woman bought her 17-year-olds an AK and drove him over an hour to go murder some people.
Yeah.
And he was given a water bottle, and he was able to go home and sleep that night because he was tired.
In his bed.
He got time to. He went home, right?
Yes.
He went home.
He turned himself in, but that's not the fucking
He's
point.
like walking past, and like they're like high, like waving to him and stuff, like waving him through with his gun, like he's part of them.
Like the
he's,
fact,
like they brought him with him or something.
That he was able to do that at 17 years old. Trayvon Martin is 17, and he couldn't walk to get candy.
Exactly.
And make it back home to his father.
Tamir Rice was murdered for having a fake BB gun, and he was a 12-year-old child.
Let's take all. Okay, so like let's take the excuse. They say, Trayvon had on a hoodie. It was threatening. Let's take Tamir had a fake gun. He should have been playing. Okay, let's take all that away, and let's take this gentleman that literally turned and started to walk towards the car with his children in the car. Literally walked, not running, not sprinting, just walked. Why 7 times in the back?
It was just disgusting.
What about that?
And
What's
then
the excuse
if you
for
see
that?
the bullshit that the New York Post posted, they had his picture, and they said they found a knife in his car. This is after. So hold on. This is after they shot him. At the time that they shot him, boom. But then the New York Post the same little white devil that murdered 2 people and blew another man's arm off. This shit was hanging. Blew his fucking arm off. They posted a picture of him saying hours prior to shooting, cleaning graffiti off the walls.
Well, they posted that.
Yeah,
Yes.
they posted that.
And it's like, so it's like, yo, so they're trying to.
Why do we need to know what a sociopath was doing? Had eggs for breakfast. Like what does that have to do with anything?
It's the whole portrayal once again that they try to do, that black people are always doing. We're always and criminalize us. We are always up to something bad.
Threat.
And this is bullshit. And once again, this is why people are saying defund the police. It ain't about defunding. It's about removing pieces of shit. You are an officer of the law. You are supposed to be highly trained to handle crisis situations. Whatever happened to subduing your enemies?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to
that's not part of the plan.
Injuring to keep them alive and
AOB.
not murdering?
How many times
trying to break stuff down like it's not very clear? It's clear that that's not part of the plan. Like nobody here is mentally incompetent. They know exactly what's happening. They know what they're doing. They get up with the purpose of it. The plan, obviously, is to go out and get who you can get. Hopefully he is black. We don't care anymore.
Of course. Like me and AJ used to always have this conversation where AJ would say the system is broken. And I would say the system is not broken. The system is working perfectly fine. The system is working the way that it's meant to meant to work.
It's always been.
Can I ask you a question? How many times did you stand in front of a judge prior to your 18th birthday?
Probably 2, but after, like, my 20s
is when it got hectic, right?
It got crazy.
AJ, how many times did you stand in front of a judge prior to 18?
Never.
How many times did you stand in front of a judge prior to 18?
No.
I stood in front of a judge once prior to 18. This piece of shit, Kyle, I got his shit right here. Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah.
Because since they always try to bring up black victims,
Records.
past and records, like after they're killed, let's look at Kyle Rittenhouse record. No, he's 17 years old. 2016, so he was 13. He was operating a firearm while intoxicated.
Bad see you.
Found not guilty. Charge dismissed, but read in disposition. 2016, later that same year. Disorderly conduct, pleads guilty, no contest. Possession of THC. So
He's 13?
yeah.
This was 2016.
He's turning up.
So
Turn it up.
boom. Possession of THC again. Found not guilty. Charge dismissed. Boom. Possession of drug paraphernalia. This is still another charge from 2016. Boom. Then this is 2018, 2 years ago, so he's 15. Failure to obey a traffic officer. So this kid is just not. He's a piece of shit.
He's not a law-abiding citizen.
And they got him front row at the Trump rally in January. He's there just like just like boom.
Did you see that video with that woman? The video with the doctor that was talking about the hydrochloroquine.
Right.
That's a salve for coronavirus. And then